Hi, I'm David, and I've got a bursting question for you today. Ever blown a soap bubble, watched it float away, and just when you think it's going to live forever, pop, it disappears into thin air. So, why do bubbles always pop? Why can't they just stay and float around forever like tiny, shiny planets? Let's dive into the bubbly science behind it. So, here's the thing. A bubble is actually a super thin film made of water sandwiched between two layers of soap molecules. Think of it like a microscopic sandwich. Soap, water, soap. Those soap molecules love to trap the water layer, which makes the bubble stretch and form that perfect round shape. Why round? Because a sphere is the most efficient way for the bubble to use the least energy. Nature loves being lazy like that. But here's the catch. That thin film is fragile. The water inside starts to evaporate, especially if the air around is dry or warm. Once enough water escapes, the film gets thinner and thinner until it can't hold itself together anymore. Pop! Just like that, the surface tension snaps and the bubble bursts. Now, here's where it gets even more fun. Bubbles also pop when they touch something dry or rough. Why? Because soap bubbles depend on that delicate layer of water to survive. When they hit a finger, a wall, or even a speck of dust, that layer of water gets soaked up or disturbed, breaking the film instantly. That's why if you ever want to hold a bubble, you got to make your hands wet first. Water-on-water contact keeps it alive just a bit longer. And guess what? Even the air inside is plotting against your bubble. The air pressure outside the bubble is always pushing inward, while the air trapped inside is pushing outward. It's like a tiny tug of war. Eventually, the tension becomes too much, and the bubble gives up the fight. Scientists even studied bubbles under microscopes and discovered that the colors we see, those rainbow swirls, actually tell us how thick or thin the bubble wall is. When the colors fade and turn clear, that's the bubble's goodbye moment. It's about to pop. Oh, and there's one more fun fact. Bubbles pop faster in dry air than in humid air. So, if you blow bubbles on a rainy day, they'll float longer because the moisture in the air slows down evaporation. Kind of poetic, right? Rainy days make bubbles live longer. So next time you blow bubbles, remember, you're not just playing with soap. You're playing with air, water, and physics all wrapped into one delicate dance. They might not last forever, but for those few seconds, they're little shimmering worlds floating in sunlight. So, the next time your bubble pops, don't be sad. Just smile and say, that's science at work. Beautifully fragile and perfectly temporary.